mystic, strange.
Welcome. Aries.
If you try to force things too quickly in the face of mild resistance, you'll cause stress for everyone involved and end up learning some hard lessons along the way. If you've already figured out what's going on, there's no point in continuing to look into it. If you find that you are making no headway, it may be time to move on to the next step and come back to finish it another day. You should avoid getting involved in dog versus cat fights because they can happen anywhere. It's easy to get mired in fruitless debates, but sometimes it's better to just admit defeat and move on. Ignore starting any new projects or forming any new relationships until you have some distance from the current circumstance and can evaluate it more rationally.
Taurus.
Today, there is a good chance that you and the people in your immediate environment will maintain an open line of communication. You can choose to engage in stimulating and enlightening conversations, or you can choose to fritter away your time with meaningless small talk and gossip. You may feel compelled to go on a short trip or visit a different location for a variety of reasons, including the fact that your body is becoming restless or your mind is curious about something else. You are placed in a position where you have no choice but to confront something that has been concealed, ignored for an extended period. Unresolved issues in personal relationships are brought to the surface, which may reveal the underlying causes of a painful or problematic aspect of a relationship. This is due to the issues being brought to the forefront.
Gemini.
You are lavishing all of your love and concern on those you care about at this time. You want them to understand that they can rely on you to accept, protect, and nurture them. There is a sense that you and the other person respect and value one another in your most intimate relationships. When you help others by providing them with support and nourishment, as well as instilling pride and confidence in their achievements, you gain a sense of your own significance. On the other hand, you have the opportunity right now to bring your creative ideas and projects to the forefront, which will give you a sense of accomplishment. This is an excellent opportunity to showcase any creative or artistic abilities you have in front of the general public. This experience can help you develop skills like compassion, sensitivity, and the ability to nurture others.
Cancer.
At the moment, everything revolves around the distribution of energy, the mapping of everything that may need attention, and the allocation of resources for whatever it is that needs attention. This is a piece of general information, but if you're on a focused or fast track, you may be able to sideline resources by putting aside a large amount of fuel that you'll never use for tasks that you'll never finish. This frees a resourcing that could be used for something else. Don't follow the crowd. Think for yourself and make decisions that are solely your own. You shouldn't be too surprised if someone gives you the cold shoulder today because the emotional currents are a little bit on the chilly side. Today's emotional currents are a little bit on the chilly side. If you want to avoid a severe case of the shivers, it is best to test the water's temperature by immersing just your toes in it before committing your entire body to the experience.
Leo.
During this time, you will be given new information and ideas to think about, and you will be given the opportunity to think about them. Even though you have no prior experience with the subject matter, there is a good chance that you will be introduced to a new field of research that will prove to be of great benefit to you despite the fact that you have no prior experience with the topic. Keep in mind that the powerful karmic forces that are currently at work have the potential to bring about setbacks and difficulties in areas of your life that you have not been ignoring. This is something that you should keep in mind because it is possible for this to happen. It's possible that you'll find yourself thinking, "It's not fair that I have to deal with this." You need to make every effort to outperform them despite the fact that it is unclear whether or not this is a reasonable expectation.
Virgo.
You feel the need to fight for what you want or believe in, and despite being clear, decisive, and persuasive at the moment, you have a tendency to stir up more controversy or competitive feelings than is strictly necessary. Despite the fact that you are currently clear, decisive, and convincing, you have the sense that you must fight for what you want or believe in. Even though you are currently clear, decisive, and convincing, you have the feeling that you must fight for what you want or believe in. This feeling persists despite your clarity, decisiveness, and persuasiveness. Despite the fact that you are currently level-headed, decisive, and convincing in the situation, you have a tendency to stir up more controversy or competitive feelings than is absolutely necessary. Despite the fact that you are currently performing exceptionally well at work, this remains true.
Libra.
A good day for going on short excursions, but try to avoid doing anything too strange. Discovering new flavors and going through new experiences is simple, and once you do, they may stay with you for a very long time. There is an old saying that says nothing ventured, nothing gained, but you shouldn't bet the farm on a hunch. The atmosphere is unpredictable but not dangerous. It's more like a gentle roller coaster ride. Additionally, today is a good day for reaching compromises and generally being supportive of one another by congratulating one another and rubbing each other's backs. It will not be difficult to see eye to eye, and the goals and emotions that are shared can be put into action to bring about results in the future. Investment in one another, trust in one another, and unhurried forward movement are all pervasive themes.
Scorpio.
It is highly recommended that you make use of this time to engage in activities such as going to a play, checking out an art gallery, or participating in a social event. You are compelled to look at lovely things and have pleasant conversations with other people. Given that you are currently preoccupied with issues relating to your romantic life, it would be appropriate for you to play the role of matchmaker at this time. You are capable of feeling a variety of feelings, including love, affection, social harmony, and a desire for beauty in your surroundings. You have this capacity because you have the mental capacity to do so. If you put in the effort to improve the aesthetic value of your surroundings or your own physical appearance, you will undoubtedly find reasons to smile as a result. You have the option of focusing on the world around you or on how you present yourself to others.
Sagittarius.
You need to get started looking for information of a high quality in as many different areas as you possibly can. You ought to put this recommendation into action in as many facets of your life as you are able to. You could decide to enroll in a brand new course of study, set out to learn more about a subject that is of interest to you, or work to hone an existing creative skill. All of these options are viable options. Any one of these options is a good one, you won't regret picking any of them. You have reached a point in your life where you can initiate the process of constructing a group of influential individuals who will assist you in achieving the goals you have set for yourself in your chosen field. You are self-assured and brimming with excitement at the prospect of achieving your goals, and you have a lot of confidence in yourself.
Capricorn.
Whether it's the increased activity of birds and bees or just a particularly active rumor mill, the situation may become more chaotic than usual during this planetary alignment. It's possible that this will happen either way. In a world where everyone claims to be telling the truth, the cost of speaking the truth is high while the cost of talking is low. Because there is so much chit-chat, its cost is relatively low. To succeed, You must learn to read between the lines of a story and distinguish between the fish story and the story about the fish that got away. The reward for your efforts, however, will become clear only if you are able to identify and pin down that sliver of truth that is contained within every fabrication.
Aquarius.
Right now, you are giving all of your care and attention to the people you love. You will want them to know that they can always count on you to accept, protect, and care for them. In your closest relationships, you and the other person have a sense that you respect and value each other. When you help other people by giving them support and food and making them feel good about themselves and what they've done, you gain a sense of your own importance. On the other hand, you have the chance right now to put your creative ideas and projects in the spotlight, which will make you feel like you've accomplished something. Now is a great time to show off any creative or artistic skills you have in front of the general public. Through this experience, you can learn to be more compassionate, sensitive, and able to care for others.
Pisces.
The situation is precarious at best, and there have been many stops and starts throughout the day. The generally rough ride may indicate that you require some new shocks in your life plan in order to investigate it. It's possible that it's just the traffic, which is moving very slowly, but things should get back to normal soon. Avoid road rage. Additionally, investments in shopping malls are the most secure, and even modest returns can add up over time. If you don't overstate the significance of what you're doing, conservative thinking can be profitable. When you launch a boat at this time, that boat will be difficult to rock, even in a storm. Therefore, it is a good time to ease her away from the dock and put them gradually to sea. The world is waiting for you, but don't be in a hurry.